What up YouTube, it's your boy Yugioh here. I'm coming out today with another deck profile. This time it's my long-awaited Thunder Dragon deck. I'm sorry it's taken me this long to upload it. A lot has happened between the Christmas holiday and now. It's about a month where I was kinda panicked, for lack of a better word. I'd rather not go into detail, but it's all good now, so I finally have some time. So without further ado, let's begin. Now, since this is a Thunder Dragon deck, you obviously want to run 3 copies of the original Thunder Dragon. I run 3 copies of each Thunder Dragon monster in here. Only 2 Thunder Dragon Fusion, but we'll get to that later. Alright, 3 Thunder Dragon Dark. This banish effect is amazing. You can add whatever you want to your hand. Thunder Dragon Hawk. Its effect lets you summon something from the banish pile or graveyard, and it lets you recycle your hand if you need any better cards. So if you kind of brick and you have that there, if you find a way to banish it, boom. All you really need is a gold sarcophagus and that in the deck. Alright, Thunder Dragon Roar. Now this is good for adding to the hand and then banishing. You can special summon something from the deck in defense position, and then you can attribute it to fusion summon Colossus. Right now, since there are so many light and dark monsters in here, I have a few monsters that work with that type. Thunder Dragon Duo is the obvious one. Actually, banish 2 to summon this, then trigger their banished effects if you haven't used them already, and power it up with discarding. Speaking of discarding, Thunder Dragon Matrix. Now this is really good because it just beefs up your monsters, and if you need it, it can add itself from the deck to the hand. Alright, so those are all the Thunder Dragons themselves. Alright, now another monster that works with that, also from the Soul Fusion set, Chaos Dragon Levenier. Now I mostly use its light effect, its banishing light monster effect, but I can use any of them. I just haven't gotten to it. Now, the Thunder Dragons aren't the only Thunder monsters in here. Obviously, Battery Man Solar. This is what I use to link into what's called Some Summoner Summoner. Yeah, got tongue twisted there. Right. But yeah, this is great for getting anything in the graveyard. Any Thunder Dragon you need. And this 9-volt is good for searching Solar out. Now, since there are light and dark monsters in here, obviously, you want to run a couple of Envoy at the beginning. This is really good. This is basically a 3-stick beater in the deck. Side. Alright, so that's the monsters I usually summon. Now for the hand traps. Run 2 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Really glad I picked them up. Now I'm also trying something, and it seems to be working. I run 2 copies of Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Now it's a dark attribute, so it can be banished for Envoy or Levenier or Duo. And this is also great in not only mirror matches, but against any deck that really has hulks in the deck, like Nightmare Unicorn, Borreload Dragon, Boral Sword Dragon. I'd say Firewall Dragon, but fortunately for the meta, that's banned in it now. Whew. Okay. Oh, which reminds me, I should probably include a copy of Topologic Gumblar Dragon in my extra deck just to use in conjunction with the Ghost Reaper, because this can stop the Neospatian Aqua Dolphin and Neo Space Connector and Gumblar combo, where you just get rid of your entire opponent's hand in one go. Now, the light hand trap, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Now this, I think, would be good to pop anything on your opponent's field, because it doesn't target. Alright. Last monster, Effect Veiler. I had this at 2, but I decided to take one out and put Ghost Reaper in there. I think it's going well. But like I said, hand traps are entirely up to you, so whatever you want to do. I'm not your dad. Alright, so that's it for monsters. Now on to spells. 2 Thunder Dragon Fusion. Now this is good because it recycles anything from the banish pile and the graveyard and the field just into your deck so that you can search out more. Excuse me. This is also good because when you banish this, you can add any thunder monster from your deck to your hand. Now, in some circumstances, I just want to use a good old-fashioned polymerization, so I threw one of those in here. I could probably take it out and put in something else in its place, but for now they'll do. Now, the spell I use heavily, Gold Sarcophagus. This is the big trigger. This banishing anything with this just triggers this effect automatically, and if you need it, you can just summon it from the banish pile or put it back in the deck with Thunder Dragon Fusion. But this is a great way to get your plays started. Now, Monster Reborn. I'm glad this is back at 1. Alright, and its counterpart, Monster Reborn. This is great because not only do you get a monster back from the graveyard, but you can get banish effects as well. This card is absolutely insane in this deck, or at least the way I use it. Now, sometimes you'll brick, and that's why I have the Nightmare combo in here, in conjunction with this. 2 copies of Scapegoat. This can also delay your opponent. Now, that's it for the spells. Now, I run 2 traps in here. The copy of Infinite Impermanence that I pulled, because I'm too broke to actually buy anymore. And a copy of Discharge. It protects your Thunder Dragon's effects. And what's its last effect again? Oh yeah, banish a Thunder Dragon monster from your deck, so you can get that banish effect automatically. Alright, so that's it for the main deck. Alright, now on to the extra deck. Alright, first off, the Link monsters. Coral Sword Dragon. This is great. Boral Load, its counterpart. I've actually used this on multiple occasions to just take my opponent's Boral Sword. Really fun. Really fun. Decode Talker. I usually uplink some summoner with another monster to make this, so really power up my field. And in case my opponent is really spell and trap heavy, I have Trispana in here. Alright, the spells and traps I usually keep don't stick around, so this is really good. Alright, now the Nightmare Trio. Nightmare Cerberus, Phoenix, and Unicorn. I think these explain themselves. Alright. My copy of Some Summer Summoner. Keep getting tongue twisted on its name. Why do you do this to me, Konami? Now, because I have Scapegoat in here, and because Solar tokens are a thing, I run 2 copies of Link Karibo. This can really help me get more extra deck monsters out. I can get 2 Colossus at minimum with this. Alright. Now on to the fusion monsters. I really only need 2 copies of Titan in here. I could probably put 3 in here, but like I said, I don't need to. I don't think anyone really needs to. I think anyone can just get away with 2. Now, as for the boss, Colossus. The Droll Lockbird on your opponent. Oh boy. This is fun to use, not so fun when you're up against it. I think my last regional experience proved that. I was actually able to get over this. My opponent was playing Thunder Dragons. I was playing my competitive Odd Eyes deck. And I was actually able to tie that match. The first match is when he put 3 of these on the field at the same time, and I managed to get over it. That is quite an accomplishment. Alright, now, for the side deck. Now, the side deck can vary from player to player, so this is just what I would use. Alright. 2 copies of Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion to cover the graveyard. And a bunch of Kaijus. The Ultra Kaiju Sphere Mode and 2 normal Kaijus. Sea Turtle and Mad Flame. Alright. Now, since Altergeists are a thing in this meta, I'm running Hey Trunade to get rid of Backfield. I also keep a 3rd Thunder Dragon Fusion in my side just in case I need it, depending on my opponent. I keep another Thunder Dragon's 100 Thunders in here because I'm not sure if I'll ever need it, but better safe than sorry. Now, also because Altergeists and Trap Tricks are a thing. Where's the other one? Hang on. Ah, here they are. Got them tangled up in here. I keep 3 red reboots in here. And last but not least, evenly matched. Okay. So that's it for my deck profile. If you guys like this commentary and you're new to my channel, please click the like and subscribe buttons. Every subscription helps my channel grow. Until my next video, this is Juby. Peace out.